What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to The Bear, the Bot, the Boy, episode 6. We've reached past 5 now. We're counting episodes on 2 hands now.
Oh, that's kind of stressful.
That's crazy. But we're
Dude,
here.
that's like a whole extra hand.
That's a whole extra hand. That's a whole extra hand, which is wild, which is crazy. But the usual suspects are here. We've got Alex, myself, and Jake. And today we're gonna lay off of Smash for a bit. We've had a whole 5
Well-
episodes dedicated to Smash.
Well, actually,
You say lay off of Smash.
Okay, we're not.
I'm playing Smash right now.
The
Get off
focus.
of
The focus.
Smash.
I mean, okay, I took the stock. We're good.
So the focus is not as heavy on Smash as this episode, because the first 5 episodes have been Smash and only Smash. But today we're gonna talk about some of the other games we play besides Smash, which is kind of crazy because yeah, we play other games besides Smash.
No Smash allowed today. Well,
None. Well, unless you're
I mean-
throwing gamer slander in there, but
yeah, I mean, of course, that's just a given.
duh.
Which I can't believe it's still an ongoing joke that is happening. Hey, Seth picked up your Slack last episode.
He did.
Wyatt.
He did.
He did.
Cause I didn't get to play him. I didn't get to play him at Summit, so I didn't
You
really
can't
have.
talk to doo-doo.
I can't.
Literally, I watched it back and it was like, so Gamer got fourth. What do you guys think about that? And Seth was like, man, that guy sucks.
Shoutouts to Seth.
Yeah. It's the three beasts today. And
Today is
we're
just
talking
3.
about just 3, not 4. We're talking about games that we enjoy.
Yeah, actually, now that I think
Obviously-
about it, it's been episode 3 is the last episode where it was just us 3, right?
True. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
We
actually
had 2 guests
been
back next.
Mm-hmm.
just been us.
The cool kids are back.
The OG.
The OGs. But today, we're talking about games, not
So
Smash. We're talking about other games. Besides
those
that,
DS games.
these are DS games. I go hard.
No.
We
What are
got.
those
we've
you just
got-
pulled out of nowhere?
They're just on my desk. We've got Pokemon White, and we've got. And these aren't games I'm going to talk about. And then we got Mario Hoops 3-on-3.
No. We gotta talk about it.
We got to
I've
talk
never
about
Hoops
played it.
3.
Mario Hoops. So Mario Hoops is pretty much just a Mario basketball game. But
I mean, yeah.
I think I have the case somewhere for it. But Mario Hoops, it's obviously a basketball game. But okay, I don't have the case. But it's obviously Mario-fied. So like, there's like your standard
Yes.
courts, but then like you can play underwater, or like in a casino, or like
Okay.
on a flying ship. And there's Square Enix characters in it for some reason because I think Square Enix helped develop it. And just
Wait.
like stuff like that.
Did you say a casino?
I did, yeah.
Perfect segue
Oh,
into
no.
one of my other games I like to play.
Yeah, we'll start with you, Jake, because those weren't games I was originally going to talk about. But
You know, I didn't know what games Jake was gonna talk about because as far as I know, Jake only plays Smash.
What?
no,
That's
you
not
you
true.
clearly don't know a lot about Jake.
But I forgot there's
Yeah.
one
We're
other game that he
cousins.
plays
Yeah, there's
all the time.
Yes. Hold
So
on.
after you, Jake.
Well, actually,
oh, no, he's
here's the
waiting.
thing about that. Why you say, "Oh, your cousins"? He would only want to play Smash growing up.
Okay,
That's the
that's
only
fair.
game he
That's
wanted
fair.
to play.
That's pretty fair.
Yeah.
That's pretty fair.
That was pretty much it. But the game I'm talking about, Minecraft. Who doesn't love Minecraft? Are you freaking kidding me? Guess what, guys? I am on a server with Alex and Wyatt, and we played Minecraft a long time ago. And guess what I built? A casino.
A casino.
Yeah, I was gonna say casino.
I got rich, dog. I got so rich I just handed out money one time. It's true.
I don't
Ask
think I was there
Alex.
for that.
Yeah, you flaked out
I
last
did.
second, you scumbag.
I did.
You were like, "Hey, I'm
Wait,
here.
handed
We'll go
out
eat
money.
dinner." And then
Bro, I had to go eat. I ain't gonna starve.
on Halloween, when
Jake, I will say that casino, or at least the one, I don't know if I want to say game. That's not really a game. It's like the one attraction you had. That is a scam. You are going to lose out on that game because it's like you have a 1 in 5 chance of winning to win 3 diamonds, and it costs 1 diamond. So basically, every time you play, you're losing 2 diamonds.
No. I think you're just bad at math. Straight up.
I don't think I am.
No,
I'm
I
bad
think
at
it's
math.
fine.
So
I mean, where else are you gonna gamble?
It's true.
getting comboed by. We're not talking about Smash.
Don't.
Get out.
All right.
Get out.
All right. That's my one. That's
You're
my
done.
one. We all get one.
If you're gonna talk
Wait,
about
wait.
Mario combos, that's not a gamble. Those are a guarantee.
I wasn't.
All right.
No.
All right. We all get one. That was my one.
Yeah.
That was my one.
But the new update came out for Minecraft, guys.
It did. That's right.
And-
It did.
And I was like, hey, whenever we get a free chance, like I'm grinding Minecraft again because I want to get back into it. And Alex and Wyatt were like, man, I get bored very easily, so I don't know what to do. You don't know what to do? It's Minecraft. You can do literally anything.
Okay. Well, with Minecraft, it's like I get bored if I'm playing alone. And recently, with people on the realm, it's been like 3 people have been on, if even. And even then, it's like, well, I'm mega stacked. I suck at building.
You're not mega stacked.
I'm
I've seen your
pretty-
equipment. You got like sharpness 3 on your sword.
I can't believe you're exposing me right now. I've been. I
You
You
can't
only
Yeah.
have
believe you.
sharpness 3.
I'm pretty sure. It's been so long. I have to check. It's been so long.
You're
since I've
not
done that.
stacked. I'm
You're mega
and I'm
stacked.
still playing the freaking game.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, I think Minecraft will be a good between semesters game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was my plan with it, at least. Just like my semester's almost over, hop on and see what the new update's all about, and then
Get off and never play ever again because you're
yes.
lame.
Yes.
It's the multiplayer Minecraft cycle. Everybody grinds
True.
hard for like a week and then never plays
Then
again.
Done. That's what I did.
It's the random urge every like 6 months to hop back on Minecraft.
Yeah.
And be like,
Pretty much, yeah. Oh, Minecraft, and then like 3 days later, you're like, I'm
and
up.
it's funny because everybody gets the same urge at like the exact same time.
Yup.
Like
It
whenever
is.
you start feeling the urge to like grind the game, everybody's kind of like, yo, I've been like feeling the exact same way, low key. Like, okay, let's play Minecraft. And then you just
Well, I
grind
mean,
it out.
so here's what I think the thing with Minecraft is it's like with late game Minecraft, you have to like come up with stuff to do basically.
Mm-hmm.
Like it reaches a certain point where it's like you really don't have any real objectives. It's basically like whatever you want to do. So I feel like when people get that urge to play again and like starting over, like starting from scratch, you have like every single goal to work towards.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like once everybody kind of reaches those goals in the game, like they may have some projects or stuff they want to work on, but after that they just get bored because there's like nothing like set that they can do.
Like the one thing about Minecraft is if you're not a builder, then you're gonna hate late game, guaranteed.
Yeah.
That's me.
Like, yeah, exactly. See, I like building. Like, I built a whole casino in creative mode first, and then I was like, okay, now I'm just gonna redo it, and then, yeah. So that was something. I had fun with it though.
Well, my
Yeah,
thing
'cause, like,
was. Oh, go ahead, Alex.
Sometimes I love late game Minecraft, and other times I just absolutely hate it
Mm-hmm.
because I can get bored so easily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because my thing
I'm a
was
builder.
when I did late game, I did no block songs for a while. And I was like, okay, yeah.
For
And
a
then
while.
I did one, and then I was gonna do
Yeah,
more.
but-
No, but I was gonna do more. But then I was like, man, it's kind of expensive.
Expensive.
I
It's
don't
wood
know.
and
Okay,
red-
joking?
It's wood and redstone.
Okay,
what
but
do you
like-
mean it's
but like-
expensive?
I forget what someone recommended me a song to do. I was like, okay, yeah, I'll do it. And then I was like, okay, but if I want to do this, I need like emerald blocks under it if I want it to sound good. And I don't
Oh,
want
well,
to do that.
You
there's this
could've
thing
asked-
called villagers.
I don't have
exactly.
Called
those.
trading.
You also could have like asked Alex's dad to get you.
He did give me
like
some.
a couple. Oh, he did.
He did, yeah.
And you didn't even freaking do the song, so that one's on you.
All right, look, Wyatt, if I can gather the blocks to make a full map art Donkey Kong,
Okay, but I don't have the patience to do
I haven't
that.
finished that. Okay,
It's
I know what
also
I'm
just
doing
I don't have the
over
patience.
the break. I need to
Yes.
finish Donkey Kong, dude.
The
Oh
Donkey
my
Kong. And
lord.
then you need to put up maps
Donkey Kong.
everywhere.
My lord.
Yes.
Yeah, I also just don't have the patience for it.
Fair.
I'm like I look at it, I'm like I'm gonna do this, yeah, and then I start doing it and I'm like I've been at like the same beginning part of this for an hour. I don't want to do this anymore. That's just
Yeah.
yeah,
But there are other games besides Minecraft,
that's true.
which I'll let you guys pick. You know what? Minecraft, my first pick. What about you guys, huh?
Alex, I know there's a
Oh,
game you really want to talk about.
Oh,
yeah.
I know there's a
right.
game you really
Actually,
want
I
to talk
don't know
about.
what I
Go,
want to
go,
talk
go.
about first, but I feel like I should just get the obvious one out
I
of the
get the
way.
obvious one out of the way. Yeah.
You guys should play Fire Emblem. It's
Jesus.
such a fun
There it
game.
is.
Dude, okay. So I've been playing a lot of Fire Emblem Three Houses. All right. And there's three story paths. I did one. It was like a 60-hour playthrough. And then I was like, you know what? I want to go through another one. And right now I'm like 17 or 18 hours into it and I'm still not bored of the game.
Dang.
What? Dude.
That's
Like I'm
wild.
still not bored. I love the game so much.
So, what do you like the characters, the story, or like the gameplay? Like, what is it?
Uh, I don't know. It's just like a mix of everything. It's almost like I don't I don't know how to word this. It's almost like kind of like an anime, but it's like interactive.
Interactive anime.
Interactive
Actually, I can
anime.
as
Whoa.
someone who's played.
Because there's a lot of it's a very like story driven. There's a lot of cutscenes and stuff, but there's also like you participate in the battles. Like the battles are a strategy game,
Mm,
Mhm.
I say because
and
I've
then
Yeah.
played.
also in Three Houses you can like instruct your units and stuff, and you can like decide like, oh, what class do I want to make them, and just like
Mm,
optimizing equipment and abilities and stuff like that.
Mm.
because I've
Like
played.
there's a lot of different aspects to the game.
I say because I've played Fire Emblem games in the past. I played through Awakening, which was kind of like the one a lot of people know because Lucina and Crom are in it, and Robin. But and then I played through like Conquest and Birthright and all those, and I had a lot of fun with those. I have not played through Three Houses yet though. It's on my list, but I have not played through it yet or gotten a copy of it
Um,
yet or anything.
Yeah, Three Houses is definitely a lot different than the DS games are. Because I feel like the DS games, I mean, it does have story cutscenes, but it's just kind of like standard cutscenes that you would get like in between gameplay. That's basically what it was.
That's pretty much what it was. Yeah.
Like
And to be
3DS games,
fair,
for the most part, are like it's like the strategy game part of it.
Mm,
I was gonna say, to be fair, it is like a DS, so it's like
Yeah.
it's not a Switch, a home console where
Mhm.
they have a lot more to work with, a lot more room to like improve upon the story and like the actual cutscenes and stuff.
Mhm.
My experience with Fire Emblem, they're like all losing matchups in Smash Bros. So there's my one time.
All
I
right.
used
All right.
it.
All right.
Yeah, Mario. Don't be a Mario main unless you want to lose to Fire Emblem characters. So there's that.
That's fair.
But I will say, game's pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool. I think it just gets a bad rep because of Smash.
Yeah.
Straight up.
That's fair.
Yeah, like
So-
no, I feel like because it is a smaller franchise, like it isn't one of the most popular, and so like because there's so many characters in Smash, people are like, "Oh, Fire Emblem's stupid. It doesn't need all these characters." But it's like, okay, but why don't you play the games to see why, like maybe get an idea of why there's so many characters. Like maybe these games are great, and that's why Sakurai was like, you know what, I want to add more Fire Emblem characters.
Mhm.
Is it super popular in like Japan
It
and like other
is.
parts of the world?
Yeah,
Mhm.
Is it?
It is.
it's
Yeah.
more,
Okay, I
it,
wasn't
it is
sure.
more popular in Japan.
Okay, makes.
Mhm.
I mean, it made sense because I was like, there's no like, I can almost guarantee the reason there's so many Fire Emblem characters isn't because of America or like our part of the world. I'm sure it's probably more popular over there.
Oh
Yeah, 'cause
yeah.
I think there were Marth and Roy were newcomers in Melee before North America got a Fire Emblem game.
They were. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang.
So.
Wow.
And I think that's also a part that people forget is that Smash is a Japanese game,
Mhm.
and so you're gonna get popular Japanese characters in it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But why?
Okay. So let me take a look at my list here and let's see. Okay,
Oh
I'll
yeah.
talk about the one I
Yeah.
most recently played because
Okay.
it's fresh in the mind. So, uh, if anyone is a fan of like co-op games or like puzzle platformers, It Takes Two is a banger of a game, dude. That game is mad fun. I just finished a playthrough with Sea Dog, our good friend Caleb, and that game is good. It's if you have Xbox Game Pass, it's on the Game Pass right now. So go ahead and scoop it up.
So it's like a platformer.
So without giving away too many spoilers, the premise of the game. Yep, no spoilers, but like
Hey.
So the premise of the game is that there is a little girl named Rose, and her two parents, May and Cody, are getting a divorce. And she wants them to obviously not get a divorce. So she finds this book, The Book of Love by Dr. Hakim, and she makes these little dolls of her parents, and then through some magic, her parents turn into the dolls, and Dr. Hakim comes to life in the form of this book, and is like, hey, so you know how you guys are getting a divorce? Maybe don't get a divorce. And then you go through all these different areas, and through the power of collaboration, or as he says it, collaboration. You basically go through and like solve all these puzzles, do all these platforming levels. Like there's a level, one of the early levels, is to get back to your daughter. You have to help this hammer kind of get these tools back from this toolbox. So like one person gets like the head of the hammer and can like use it to like swing around parts of the level, and then the other person gets the nails and they throw them so the other person can swing around and keep progressing. But
Do
then
you
oh go ahead.
do you get to like pick which role you want,
You
or
do,
is
you
it
do.
like?
You pick so
Oh really?
yeah,
So
so
like.
like when me and so Sea Dog played through with Nathan originally. And Sea Dog was May and Nathan was Cody. But then when me and Sea Dog played Cody and I played May.
So, but is it like, oh, if you play Cody, you have to do Cody's side of the story, or is it like
No,
whether
it's
you're
just
Cody or May,
it does
you can
not
just
matter
like.
who you are. It's just one collective, like you go through the story.
So if I was Cody, does
Hmm.
Cody always throw the nails, or is
Cody
there?
always throws nails.
Okay, so basically your second playthrough, you would switch
You'd
characters
switch,
to
yeah.
get like the other side.
Hmm.
Okay.
But then also, there's little mini games you can do, and this is kind of like what you just said, like how you can switch around. Cause there's simple stuff like whack-a-mole, or as they call it, whack-a-cody. So like how I said, where you have the hammer, uh, May uses that hammer to play whack-a-mole with Cody, and like you like if you're May, you want to hit Cody as many times as you can, and if you're Cody, you want to stay up for as long as you can. But
That's a
it's so hard to describe. It just like explain. Like it's so much as cheesy as it sounds, and I'm gonna say it. It's so much easier if you just play the game
Yeah.
because it's
yeah.
such a good game. I think that might be like my top game of the year right now as we close
Oh
out
wow.
2021. It might be
So
my pick.
I knew of the game. I
Hmm.
was just like, I mean, and I never buy games. I always watch games on YouTube,
Hmm.
which is kind of lame, I know, but
Yeah,
like,
but
I
like,
like personalities on YouTube, so I'll
hmm
watch them do it, whatever, and it's free. Um, but like, I saw that game and I was like, oh, it's kind of cool. And when you explained it in the story and stuff, I was like, okay, wait, this is actually like,
no,
it's got a lot more to it
it's
than.
so much fun, and it's a really deep game too. Like on the surface,
Mhm.
because like it's oh, there's this and this, but like there's little hidden mini games, hidden puzzles, like little Easter eggs. Like it's a blast to just play through.
Mhm.
So that is my game. I just finished that. So and I've kind of finished that, and I'm like, well, now what do I play? Because
Yeah.
me and Ryan were playing a few days ago, and he was like, "Do you just want to play?" I was like, yeah, sure. And then we started playing because he's playing right now with Alan, and I think they're pretty close to being done. It's not even that long of a game either. I think me and Sea Dog finished in a collective of like, I want to say like 8 hours maybe.
Oh wow.
Got all the achievements and everything. So, but yeah, I strongly recommend if you want to play through like a quick little game. It Takes Two is an absolute blast. So,
Um, that reminds me, like, because you were talking about the story and stuff. See, I don't. Like, Alex was kind of right. I don't play a lot of games. Like, I don't play a lot of new games. Really. Only games I'll play is like, obviously Smash, and, like Minecraft, and I'll go back to a couple of games I've had on my Xbox for a long time.
yeah.
And like I game share with some of my other friends on Xbox. So, like, whenever the new Call of Duty comes out, like we just play Call of Duty
Yeah.
every now and then. But like that hasn't been lasting nearly as long as like it would in the past. So like now I just like I'm sitting here, I'm thinking, what are some old games that like I used to play and I was like, man, this game is a banger. And you guys want to know what the best video game ever made is? My favorite game of all time? I think Alex knows it.
I think I know it
This is-
too.
I won't spoil it though.
Yeah, no
Wait.
spoilers, no spoilers. I think I know it too, but
My favorite video game?
yeah.
All right. We're all gonna say on the count of three, okay? So
All right, right.
So wait, don't say anything yet. It'll be like 1, 2, 3, and then say it. Okay.
And then okay. All right.
All right. 1, 2, 3.
Super
Mario World.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all got it.
Yes, for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. Banger game.
SNES.
That
Other
was,
than Smash, other than Smash, I think this was like the second game we played the most.
Oh, for sure. Because we always
I
played
played Mario
it with our
World
grandparents.
all the time. Yeah.
Dude. Super Mario World. You see
He's
this right here?
getting it.
You see this right here?
Is that
I have
a
this plugged in 24/7 next to my setup. It's the SNES emulator. Only reason I got it, straight up. Only reason I got it for Christmas like 3 or 4 years ago, because it has Super Mario World on it.
boom.
When I tell you, some days I just get bored, and I just 100% the game for fun. No
Sweet.
guides, no nothing, bro. I just sit there and I just grind the game out. You have to get all 96 exits, and then you get a little star next to your save file.
Huh.
Dude,
See, I'm
that's fun.
uncultured. So
Don't say it.
you already know what I'm gonna say.
You haven't played Super Mario World?
I've never beaten it,
You
but I've played it.
never beaten it?
It's super
Okay.
fun, but I've never beaten it because I forget when I played it, but I played it like a friend's house a while ago, like a very while ago, and then I just never like went out of my way to like find it and play it because it's so hard to come by since it's a Super Nintendo game and I don't own a Super Nintendo.
Yeah, Super Nintendo games are not the easiest games
But
to get a hold of.
it was a blast when I played it.
Listen, Wyatt.
All right, I'm ready.
As soon as winter break comes around,
Okay.
I'm giving you my emulator.
I feel like
And
that's
I'm
a lot of-
requiring you.
I feel like I could just come over and play it.
No, you're not going to sit at my house and just beat the whole game.
No, that way you know he's playing it.
Yeah, that way you've got that way you got video proof, so that way I don't give it back in a week and I'm like, that was a banger, that was so much fun, and then I run out the house before you ask me anything about it.
And then I can flame you whenever you die and do bad.
True, because I suck at those games. I'm so
At
bad.
platformers? Like,
No,
Really?
like I'm fine at platformers, but like for some reason, like the old Mario games, I'm terrible at.
oh, dude, no. You don't understand. This game handles so well.
All right.
Like the controls aren't clunky. It's not like original Mario Bros.
Mm-hmm.
Where like you're sliding, blah, blah,
Yeah, yeah.
whatever, and you can't go backwards or anything like that. It's like polished, bro. It is like, it's a master favorite game of all time,
Okay.
hands down. Like not even like it's number one. Number two. Like
Yeah,
That's respectable.
I actually played Mario World pretty recently over the summer actually with somebody, and I kind of forgot how annoying a lot of levels are because it's just like you can just plow through some levels in one try, and others like I just get stuck on.
I will say the Star Road levels are kind of like they're pretty mid, just because they're like super gimmicky, and like if you want to find
Yeah.
the secret exit, it's like, oh, okay, well, this is just me guessing. Like first time playing it, you'd be like, what the heck am I supposed to do? Blah blah blah.
Yeah, but like a lot of the fortress levels I found really tough. Like all the regular levels were pretty easy, but then it was just like the fortress levels were a lot harder than the regular levels.
But I would say there isn't like Super Mario World isn't like if like when I was a kid, at least, or if I was a kid, I wouldn't ever get like stuck on a level. You know, like even if you were like 6 years old, you could beat Super Mario World. Maybe not
Yeah.
100% it, but like you could get through the main levels and like go on the main path and be pretty okay.
Mm-hmm.
I feel so.
I just remember when I was playing it over the summer. There's like this one fortress level that like I just got stuck on, or that and it took me a while to beat. Actually, I don't remember if I ever beat it, because like it's been months since I last was playing it, but I don't remember if I beat it or not.
Alex, when you were playing
Trash
that game, would you say you were frustrated?
Yeah,
Would you say that it felt like there was a lot stacked against you?
Oh no.
Would you say that, Alex?
I don't think
would you
so.
well, there's a game I play and that I love and that we've all played together that makes it feel that way. Do you guys know what that game is? Say it. Say it.
Just well, do I play it?
When we hang out, we do. When we hang out, we all collectively play
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, is it Mario
it.
Party?
It's Mario Party!
Mario Party,
Dude.
yeah.
Yeah, we love Mario Party.
Mario Party
Such a-
is so
such a
much
great
fun,
game.
dude. No, Mario Party here. In particular, I will say, and it's not my favorite game of all time, but it's up there. Mario Party 6, which is ironic because it's our 6th episode. But Mario Party 6, best Mario Party.
Never played it.
Never played it.
Well, I know.
Wyatt, there's
I know
10
we're-
Mario Party
I know what
games.
we're doing next time I come over. Next time
Wyatt, there's 10 Mario Party games, 4 of which were on the GameCube that neither me or Jake owned, so didn't play,
Okay,
and 3 of them were on the N64, which we also didn't own or play.
that's fair. That's fair. No,
And I don't have one now.
That's fair. That's fair. No, I just because like over the years I've been slowly trying to rebuild my GameCube collection from youth, and GameCube games are hard to come by since they literally cost my arm, my leg, and my whole wallet.
Dude, Fire Emblem Path of Radiance.
It's like $200.
Yeah, it's at Replay Toledo right now. It's like $200.
Ew. I mean, I
So
get
it's
it,
like
but ew.
I really want to play other Fire Emblem games, but I'm not gonna spend $200 to play a Fire
That's
Emblem
fair.
game.
No, but
It's just
But don't
I
tell
probably will
anybody.
do that if I do want to play Path of Radiance.
You
I'll
said
probably
the
get an
E
emulator.
word, Jake.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no, emulators.
Anyways, but no, Mario Party
Oh,
6.
no.
Mario Party in general, besides like a few entries in the series, are bangers.
I
Like-
may have missed the timing for the joke, but it's okay.
Everything's fine. You know, we'll run it back. We'll run it back.
I wish Discord didn't take so long to do. Okay, well now I don't know if I can bring it up. Never mind.
Nope.
You scuffed it. You scuffed it.
Good job, Alex. Way to go. And now our audio
You're welcome.
listeners are just confused. Look what you've done to them.
Probably confused too.
I'm
We're all
that I'm
confused.
here.
Yeah, we're all
Where's
very confused.
Melee?
Oh, he's pulling up
Oh.
Slippy. That's
I
his
was gonna
one.
bring up Slippy.
That's our
There's your
one.
one time.
Everybody's done their one.
That's it.
I wasn't bringing it up for Smash. I was trying to bring it up an emulator for emulator purposes.
All right.
And the only
all right, we
games
won't
that I
count it.
emulate are
Way.
Melee
count
and
it.
64.
We won't count it then. We won't count it.
That's 2 Smash.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's two. We count it. We count those.
You're done. You're done.
Anyways,
God damn it.
Mario Party.
Fine. If those are my 2 strikes, I'm going back to playing the game.
All right. So Mario Party, banger game. Some entries are better than others, but I'll talk about the most recent entry because we've all played it. Superstars, Mario Party Superstars.
Well, I like that game.
That game's a banger.
I like
True.
that game.
Yeah, that game. Mario Party in general is a very fun game. I mean,
It's
people
great
hate
being
it.
down for a whole game and then winning because you won the bonus stars.
It's great when we all played the N64 ones. Mario, I think it was the second one we played,
2, yeah.
and Homeboy over here just raked it in.
You are the
say
luckiest person.
I'm just built
The
different.
luckiest person.
I'm built
Ha-
different.
That's
First of
that's
all-
Mario Party.
Okay.
First of all,
Yes.
Mario Party. Okay, I like Mario Party. It's fun. It's fun until the winner gets announced, and then you're like, okay, well, it wasn't me, so now I'm kind of upset. But like, Superstars is really good.
It's really good, yeah.
And I think you guys don't have it. I think it's just me, right?
It's just you. I do not have it.
Yeah.
Well, I've been grinding some mini games.
Oh,
So I
jeez.
mean, like, when one of those mini games pops up, it's over. It's over.
If you're talking
Straight
about
up.
button mashing mini games, you ain't got
One of
nothing
them
on me.
is.
You ain't got nothing on me.
One
dude.
of them is.
You got nothing on me. Nothing.
I
Run
think
it
there's two
back.
button mashing games. Two
Well,
that
it's not-
at least I know.
I win.
There's Pokepummel, which is like the single button, and then
Mhm.
there's the one with the Shy Guys. Which
Yeah,
is
the
you get to
wind up,
press
and
A
you
and
have
B
to
at
press
the same
both of
time.
them. Yeah.
But it's none of those. None of those.
All right. I'll have to see
It's
next time we play.
It's skillful mashing.
Skillful mashing.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I can
It's true.
respect that. I can respect that.
But Superstars, banger game.
Superstars is a banger game.
But like, dude, first of all, I feel like remember last time we played when everybody was like, "Oh yeah, Jake got the mini game star free," and then they were like, "And the mini game star goes to Alex." And we were like, "What?
Yeah, we take
That's
those.
stupid."
I
was
guess
like,
I guess I'm just that good.
He's built different.
That's,
He's built different.
I'm a mini game god.
Well, I think we checked the stats, and you won the most coins for minigame, but the bonus star said most first place.
Mm-hmm.
Most first places in minigames.
Was it always like that?
I don't think
No.
so.
It was
though.
always
previous-
coins from mini games.
It was
Mhm.
yeah. In previous games, it was coins earned from minigames.
Mhm.
That
Does that
determined.
involve?
That
like-
involves like battles and duels and everything.
It does.
I think so.
It involves everything.
Yeah. Like if you earn coins from a minigame, it counts. I think.
Gotcha.
So in Superstars, you just have to win minigames. You don't have to necessarily like you don't really worry about getting coins. You just worry about
Mhm.
winning.
Which I guess is like.
But, like I
better,
guess the coin collecting games don't matter for that bonus star.
Huh.
But like,
Oh, yeah.
I still felt like I won the most, but it was like.
Yeah, I did
Donkey
too.
Kong.
You thought
And I was like,
wrong.
What?
You thought wrong. All right. So, Alex, go ahead, take it away. Me and Jake have both said 2. So go ahead and hit us with your second.
So I actually didn't remember this game until like a few days ago when I just got the random urge to play it again. But then I realized I don't have my copy right now since I let somebody borrow it. So I got to get that back soon because I just really want to play this game. Pikmin.
Oh shoot.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love the Pikmin games. They are a lot of fun.
I remember. I remember you saying like you played it like a long time ago, and you were like, you want to do like 2-player battle mode. I remember playing it one time, and you were just slinging Pikmin. You're going around like cooking everything, and I was like,
Huh?
What is happening?
What's
Just
this
pointing the
thing?
weird
What's
little-
this thing next to me?
Yeah. Well, I mean, like I would throw on stuff. I'm
Mm.
like, oh yeah, I'm doing good, and I see Alex's Pikmin freaking. And I'm like, what am I doing wrong? But that game is. I've watched full playthroughs of that game on
Yeah.
YouTube.
Mhm.
Chugakan Roy.
Dude.
Actually, I just binged his playthroughs of the first and second game. And also, I don't know if you saw like the Runaway guys, but they
They
did a
announced-
playthrough on there where they
Oh, yeah.
had John play through it.
Oh, I
Like
didn't see
recently?
that one. I didn't see.
It was like 2 years ago.
I didn't see John.
Mm.
I'll be real. I know nothing about Pikmin. Haven't
You don't?
played a game. Haven't watched anything on it.
Well,
I know Olimar and I
me-
know Elf. and like I know
Let me
like that,
explain
I know them. I made my reference already,
basically
so I
the gist
can't.
of the first game.
Wait, do you know who Louis is?
I do know who Louis is. I do know who Louis is.
We should have gotten Louis instead of Alf.
Agreed.
Hmm.
Although I can't really say much for Alf since I haven't played Pikmin 3 yet, which I do want to do, but I kind of want to play through the first 2 games again before I do that.
Yeah.
So,
Like I know characters, but I know nothing about like the story, the game itself. I know you throw Pikmin at things and like you build a rocket ship, and I think that's all I got.
so basically,
Alex, you got it.
All right.
so basically, the first Pikmin game, it goes like this. Olimar, he's just traveling through space, you know. He's I think he's going back home from something. But then he gets hit by an asteroid, and then he crash lands on a strange planet. It's Earth.
Whoa!
And basically, his ship falls apart. Like parts of his ship just scatter all over the place. So then basically, he has to recover 30 of his ship parts in 30 days, or he dies.
You better
And
die.
to help him, he recruits, which is a nice way of putting it. He recruits the Pikmin to help him retrieve them.
That's crazy.
So it's basically like a puzzle strategy game where you like
Okay.
have to manage your time and use the Pikmin to recover ship parts and you fighting enemies and stuff like that.
Alex, I'm getting certain vibes from you on your last 2 games about puzzle strategy games. Nothing against it. I think I just
Actually,
noticed a pattern.
it's funny because like when I think about Pikmin and Fire Emblem, the games do not seem similar at all.
Mm-hmm.
Like they really aren't that similar.
Not really.
Because
No.
like Pikmin is real-time strategy,
Mm-hmm.
where Fire Emblem's kind of like a tactical RPG.
Turn-based.
Yeah. So,
So
but Pikmin 2 is a little different, but it's kind of the same in gameplay. Just there's a few differences. So Pikmin 2, it's like it takes place right after the first game,
Hmm.
and you come home. Olimar returns back to his planet, and the first thing that he's greeted by his boss is, "Oh, welcome back, Olimar. By the way, the company's in debt."
oh yeah.
But Olimar, he brought a bottle cap home with him as a souvenir for his son. But it turns out that bottle cap is worth a whole year's salary of 100 pocos. But the debt is 10,000 pocos. So basically, what the objective of Pikmin 2 is that your boss sends you and Louis back to that planet to collect treasure to pay off the debt.
Is that planet Earth?
Yes. There's actually like a bunch of like real world products in the game. Cause like there's Duracell batteries that you collect.
Omar brought home a can of Coca-Cola. Yeah.
But like it's different in the first game in that there's no time limit. So it's like
Okay.
there's no pressure running out of time. You can take your time, but the game is a lot harder.
Gotcha.
Like actually like the beginning of the game I would say is pretty fine. Like the beginning of the game is actually like really good. But like the big difference with Pikmin 2 is that like there's caves that you explore now. So it's basically like you just go through a bunch of floors of like mini areas collecting treasure. But it's like because you're underground, you can't like recover any new Pikmin.
Hmm.
So it's like you basically just have to go through this gauntlet of areas, collecting as much treasure as you can and trying to conserve your Pikmin. But like, but then here's the thing about Pikmin 2: the game starts out at like pretty easy or reasonable difficulty. For whatever reason, the second half of the game is super hard. Like it's like frustratingly hard, and it's not like it's a well-designed challenge or anything. It's like unfair difficulty
Oh.
at times.
That's kind of.
So it's like the game starts out really good. But then, honestly, most of the time, the second half of the game, I'm like really frustrated. But it's like I still like the game. I still think the gameplay and everything is really good. But it's just like I hate playing the second half of Pikmin 2
Hmm.
because like it's just so ridiculous at times.
That's fair.
That's where watching it is like way better. Because
Yeah.
when you were describing Pikmin 2, I remember watching that and being like, oh, this game is so awesome and blah blah whatever. But like, I didn't even think about difficulty and like how hard it must be like actually playing the game. Because I'm not
Yeah.
playing the game. I'm just sitting there like, yeah, this guy's got it handled. He's good.
Yeah, I don't know if you
This guy.
remember watching Chugga Conroy's playthrough of Pikmin 2 and how frustrated he was a lot of time. Yeah, you didn't have you weren't the one who had to play through that.
Mm.
Yeah, thank God.
And you want to know, and the thing he also said at the end of that playthrough was like, normally after I do Let's Plays of games, I like the game more. I like Pikmin 2 less now.
Ugh.
I know I probably shouldn't be saying bad things about a game series that I like, but it has flaws.
That's what we call slander.
We have Pikmin slander today, but
Boom.
but despite everything I said,
Yeah,
I do think that they are good games overall, and that people should give them a try.
of course.
And I'm really excited to play Pikmin 3. Because like it seems like almost every problem that the first two Pikmin games have had is like solved in this game.
Yeah, I haven't heard much about the third game.
I
I didn't know if it was good or bad. But I'm
Mhm.
sure people were like, it's bad because it's not the original Pikmin. Okay, relax,
Duh.
pal.
All right, buddy. All right.
No,
Adapt.
dude, Pikmin fans would love to have a new game.
Who wouldn't love me? You know? New Mario
true.
game right now.
Boom.
We get Mario
Put it
games
on
all
the
the time.
Not all the time, but
We
like
get Mario
time.
games every year.
New platformer?
yeah, new Mario platformer would be nice.
Super Mario World Remastered.
Make it happen.
Sign me up.
Okay, but think about how many Mario games there are already. We only have 3 Pikmin games, really. Well, 4, but Hey Pikmin doesn't count.
True.
What about Pikmin Bloom?
That is a mobile game.
You played Pokemon Go.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Got
but there's a bunch of other Pokemon games, and
That's
those
very true.
aren't good in my opinion. Or I at least don't enjoy Pokemon.
Dang. He said it.
Ooh.
He said it.
I guess that's my hot take of the episode. I don't like Pokemon.
He said it.
Hmm.
I can understand it,
I
but like, it's Pokemon, dude.
I
Come on.
I've never
simple.
played a Pokemon game.
There's too much
Okay.
text.
Okay, well here, because Alex is on the I don't like Pokemon side. I love Pokemon. I can get with that game so hard. Especially with the Gen 4 remakes that just came out. Like when I get my hands on them, because it's gonna happen, whether it's Christmas or or whenever, it's gonna happen. That is going to be it. That's all I'm gonna do.
Only reason I would get the new Pokemon is the shiny hunt. I think shiny hunting is kind of sick, like low key.
Mhm.
Not because like I don't know. Obviously, it's like a grind and whatnot. But
Oh yeah.
whenever you're just like mindlessly doing anything, you could just like pull up your Switch and go shiny hunting and look for a cool Pokemon. You know,
No, I've
they're
been.
like trading cards.
That's true. I've been doing a
Only
lot
it's
of.
Pokemon mode.
I've been doing a lot of shiny hunting with the with through Short Sword and Shield right now. Because right
Isn't
now.
that game trash?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know
I got
why.
bored of
I don't know why
like
people give
3
Sword
hours.
and Shield such a bad rep. I liked it a lot. I don't know why everyone gives it such like a bad rep because everyone's like, I couldn't even tell you at this point why people give it a bad rep. Like I get
Maybe it's a
like
bad game.
I mean
I don't know.
people are
Pokemon is it's just not exciting to me.
that's fair.
Like the animations are like just so simple.
Hmm.
It's just like there's so much text. It's so slow paced.
Yeah, I
The
get why.
battle system for me anyway is just so simple. Like if you're just playing the main game.
No, I get that. I get why people don't like the formula, but like what I don't get is when people like play through all the games and then they get to one, they're like, I don't like this one because it's not like this one. And I'm like, it's Pokemon. What do you
And
expect?
it's like Pokemon players just like always seem to compare like games and generations.
That's like the thing I like the least about like Pokemon in general. Because like I have my favorite gen,
It's like comparing brands of water.
pretty much.
No.
Actually, wait,
Oh
yeah.
my god.
That's fine. Are you kidding
Oh
me?
my god.
Oh, you're gonna sit here and tell me all water tastes the same?
Don't say it. Don't say yes because it does not. All water does not taste the same.
Does all water taste the same?
Water brands are as distinct as Pokemon games.
That's slander right there.
I mean,
I
that's
I
kind
get
of a good comparison
it's a
because
good
like they're just
comparison. Yeah.
slightly different
Mhm.
enough to like warrant you having a favorite and like a least favorite.
I get that. Yeah.
But like at the end of the day, like a Pokemon game is a Pokemon game, and water is still water. They both
Mhm.
serve the same purpose, but you can have a favorite and at least.
Yeah. No, you
Oh wait,
absolutely
that
can.
that
Yeah.
comparison was actually like
Like,
really.
cause like I'm a Gen 4. I'm a Gen 4 lover of Pokemon. Gen 4 it hit different for me. That was like my childhood. So I'm obviously a little biased when I talk about Pokemon. But like,
So, so Gen 4 to you is like Kroger brand water to me.
yeah.
Okay, no, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And then so what's your least favorite?
I think Gen 7, which is like
Gen
the one
7?
in Hawaii, like Sun and Moon.
Gen 7? Gen 7 to
I
you is like Fiji water to me.
which is really ironic
That's really.
again,
As soon
because
as you said it, I was like,
in
wait, what?
Hawaii, Fiji
I think
water.
Yeah.
Pokemon Sun is the easiest game I've ever played.
I think part of the reason I didn't like it was because it was like the Pokemon games. For those of you who haven't played one, or like those of you who literally know nothing about Pokemon, is a very simple formula. You pick your starter Pokemon. Step 1, you pick your starter Pokemon. Step 2, you get all 8 gym badges, and on the way you stop a evil crime syndicate. Step 3 is you fight the Elite Four, which is like the 4 strongest trainers above the gym leaders. And then step 5 is you fight the champion. And along the way, you catch Pokemon, a bunch of different little critters like Pikachu and Charizard and a bunch of different little critters, little monsters.
Charizard.
I know
Well,
those guys
Some
from a
games,
different.
some games you can catch Charizard.
Don't.
Some
I,
games you
I know
can.
them from a
Don't.
different series.
Don't.
I can't remember what series it is though, unfortunately. So please continue.
So, but that's usually like the basic formula of Pokemon. With Sun and Moon, they did it a little differently. So with Sun and Moon, they introduced Z crystals, which like let your Pokemon, like if you give it to your Pokemon to hold as an item, it lets them do like fancy moves, like really good
Wow.
moves. But like to get these, it was like you don't fight gym leaders. You do like island trials and fight like the island kahunas, since it's in Hawaii. And like they still have like the Elite Four and the champion and all that, but like I don't know, it just felt like the whole journey throughout didn't have as much of a purpose, or like it didn't give me much of a reason to care because I was just collecting different items to use.
Well,
Which is
actually,
really-
I think it was pretty cool. It's just like oh, you have to go through a trial of this type, and you pass the trial, and now you
Mhm.
get this cool item that lets you do a super move for this type of Pokemon.
Yeah.
Like you actually, like there was an actual like gameplay reward that you got for passing the trials.
Mm-hmm. No, I get that. I get why people liked it. For me, it just didn't hit for me. Like I don't know. Like I just couldn't get it. So
Yeah.
and I think also like a lot of the Pokemon they introduced that generation were just kind of like mid to me. Like the starters that weren't my favorite. Like a lot of the Pokemon were just kind of meh. But yeah, that's like my view on the Pokemon series. Like and like I like all the games. I like all of them. There's not one where I look at it and I'm like, what are you? But like I like all of them. I'll play all of them. So just
Yeah, and honestly, like I like a lot of stuff about Pokemon. Like I basically like everything about Pokemon except for playing the games.
that's fair.
Yeah, I think Pokemon's sick.
Mhm.
The games
Obviously-
are not for me.
It like, it's a whole like they pretty much made a whole genre, and they
Mhm.
kind of like revolutionized it, and they have so many different.
It's like
It's like
900, 800 something.
something crazy like
It's
that.
wild, yeah.
But like, I feel like after a while, you have to like, if you want to get good at it, it's like learn what type is good against what and blah blah blah. And it's hard to get into for me
Yeah,
personally.
no,
Um,
it's pretty hard to get into. Like if you
because
want to do more than just like the base game and like you want to do like more than like shiny hunt and like you actually want to like battle other people, it's pretty hard to get into.
yeah,
So
not for us, but like
yeah.
big ups to Pokemon. Gotta
Oh yeah,
respect
yeah,
it.
yeah, for sure. So
Um,
I think we can do one more run around with some games that we really want to
okay,
talk about. So we'll
I
start
think
with Jake.
okay. I didn't make a list or anything, so I'm just trying to think. So I talked about Super Mario World, favorite game of all time,
Mm-hmm.
absolute banger. What else I talk about?
Talk
Minecraft.
about Minecraft.
Oh yeah. So I had like a sandbox overall, just like fun game you can play like throughout generations, you know. And then the platformer, that's like my favorite game of all time. But you know what games are like kind of sick?
Hit me with it.
Kind of like what you said with like Fire Emblem, Alex, like story games. How games are pretty much like interactive movies. Like, I think that's kind of sick.
Mm-hmm.
Like all the freaking Telltale games. Oh my god.
Those are fun.
Like best story game. It's so hard to pick. But I was gonna say like The Walking Dead, the Telltale Walking Dead games
Ooh.
were like they were so cool. And I remember that was one of the first times I watched the game on YouTube and then went out of my way to like buy the game and like actually play it for myself. And I was like, oh shoot, this game is like crazy. Like, have you guys watched it?
Yes. The first one I've watched, the one with Lee and Clem.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I watched all the way through.
not
Did
sure
you,
if-
Alex?
I
I'm not sure if
cried
I.
like a baby. Alright, but
Oh, is that even a spoiler? I feel like everybody knows that at this
Oh
point.
wait, I didn't think Alex knew about it.
Do you know about it, Alex? The ending of the first Telltale game?
Yeah,
can't-
I know that Lee is dead.
Whoa, dude!
Why do you think he's not in the next 3 games?
He decided to take a break from
He
the
got
zombies.
tired.
He got
I
tired.
think
I can't believe.
I think I played through a good amount of the first season. But then like any other seasons after that, I think I've watched through them all.
I've watched through.
Except for season 4. I haven't seen anything season 4, but like
I
The
know how
final
they.
season?
Yeah, season 4 is the
Yeah.
final season. So I've watched through a good chunk of all of them. I've watched through the entirety of the first one and most of the second one, and then 3 and 4 is kind of where I was like,
Season 3 is called The New Frontier.
mm-hmm.
It's pretty mid.
That's what I've heard about it.
Well, it's only mid because they pretty much were like, oh, Clementine's a side character now, and now you're
Oh,
this
yeah.
random like ex-baseball player, and I don't know. It was kind of weird. I liked it because I was pretty young when I watched it, and I was like, oh, New Walking Dead, hype. But thinking about it, I was like, I don't know, man.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't live up to my expectations. Season 1 though, season 1's the best.
Season 1
by
is
far.
by far, yeah, the
Oh
best.
my god,
Mhm.
I don't think I've ever cried
Yeah,
so
I
hard
cried.
in my entire life.
I cried.
Think like if I were to rewatch it right now and I saw it, I'd wipe a tear. I'd shed a tear just to wipe it
Mm-hmm.
out of respect for our homie Lee.
Mm-hmm.
But if you haven't watched season 4 or played the final one, it's actually really good.
I would say
Like,
I've watched I haven't watched the whole thing, but I've watched a good chunk of it.
Like you would expect it to be like, oh whatever, it's blah blah, but like, dude,
It's good.
the Telltale Walking Dead games are so good.
They're
Some of the
pretty good.
best moments. Oh my gosh, like in like the earlier seasons. First of all, the ending was crazy. Oh my god,
Mm-hmm.
Clementine's like one of the best characters ever
Ever.
created,
Yeah.
and like watching her journey was like, oh, it's so sick. Season 2, best moment. Spoiler, but if you haven't watched it, you're like, what are you doing?
True.
When the homie Kenny came back.
Yes.
Oh my
Yeah.
Pog wasn't even a thing back then. I pogged.
The legend Kenny,
Kenny!
the goat.
the GOAT. And
Oh,
wait, that's why he's the GOAT.
that's why he's the GOAT.
Oh my god.
I love that
But
video.
yeah, dude, all like story games like Until Dawn, bro. Have you
That's
guys
a
watched
good
Until
one.
Dawn?
I have.
I've seen some of it.
That game,
Dude,
that's pretty good.
you gotta finish it. That game is like
Mm-hmm.
it's right up there with them.
Oh,
But
yeah.
like the new games they're doing are not very good.
No.
I'll
Until
say it.
Dawn is like the game, pretty
They
much.
peaked with Until Dawn, and then they tried making new games like what was it, Man of Medan or something
Man
like
of
that.
Medan, yeah.
That game was mid. The next game, not good.
Not good. It just went.
It's kinda-
What
Yep.
game did they make after that?
I don't even
well,
know.
it's because now it's like a series of games. So like this one dude is like it's like
Yep.
telling old stories and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So it was Man of Medan, and then it talked about like the witch trials,
Oh yeah.
Wait,
like the
actually?
Salem witch trials and stuff.
Mm,
I don't remember what it's called exactly.
yeah.
I know the new one
Silent
is
Wa-
called like it's called House of Ashes, I think.
Oh,
Something like that. I couldn't tell you, but
let me look it up.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
I've seen like big YouTubers play. I didn't watch any of the new ones.
Oh, it's
But
out now? I didn't even
Yeah,
hear about this.
Dang. I didn't.
Yeah.
But why do you think you haven't heard about it if the last games were just down the drain?
Yeah, dude, Until Dawn was crazy, dude.
Oh,
I
yeah.
wish.
Tisdale's in this fucking game.
Oh yeah, she is. Yeah. And then in the Salem witch trials one, you know the guy that has like the crazy eyebrows.
Crazy eyebrows? What?
He's an actor. I don't remember what his name is, but like he always has like furrowed eyebrows and stuff. He was in it. I don't know his name.
Alex,
From
look
like
it up
this-
for us really quick.
Or like the screenshots and stuff. This just looks like interactive movie Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
That's what it looks
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
House of Ashes is like it takes place in a war or something.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on, I could probably
I don't
share my screen.
Oh,
Because I'm on the
jeez.
I'm just on their website right now.
All right. And then
Oh, shoot.
we'll. All right, here we go.
I want to see that.
Let's see what we got.
Ooh.
Oh, there's a
scary.
trailer.
Oh, jeez.
I don't know if we want to watch a trailer. On
No,
the
no,
podcast.
no, 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 no.
Oh
Wait,
Little
Little.
Hope.
What is
Little
little?
Hope.
This
That's
was
what
the
it was.
the Salem. Yeah.
Oh,
guy
that's the guy.
They're on a fourth game. What?
It's
Oh wait, no,
It's
wait,
like a
no. This
series.
is the third game. This is the
This is the
third
third
game
game.
that they
And
made.
then
then
House of Ashes is the fourth.
This is a
Yeah.
This is a fourth.
Yeah.
I didn't even hear about the third game, and there's already a fourth one out. What the hell?
Yeah. Why do you think you didn't hear about this one?
I literally told you it was mid.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh,
You knew about.
The gamer reviews would tell you differently. Look at these 9s and 8s out of 10s.
Yeah, when you go on Rotten Tomatoes and look at a movie, do you look at the audience score or the reviewer score?
You look at the audience score.
Audience score, because I'm the audience.
I am the
Right.
audience. I'm the one consuming the
That
product.
guy right there.
No, this guy.
Oh, the
wait,
guy
this
who
guy.
looks like what's his name from Toy Story? You know what I'm
Buzz
talking about?
Lightyear?
No, the
It-
kid. The kid who like tortures his toys.
Sid.
Sid, yeah, Sid.
Yeah,
Oh.
this is the guy who is like, you guys are getting paid.
Yeah, that is the guy.
Yeah.
Why is
I
he?
forgot about that.
Don't worry about it. That's
Look at
fine.
There he is.
Look at him. There he is.
Oh.
There he is.
Oh my god.
All right.
That's so
But yeah,
funny.
these were
Game came out last year. How quickly do they make these things?
pretty quick, I guess.
Pretty quick, yeah.
But yeah.
All right.
How do
Alright,
they
alright,
look
alright,
this
alright.
good?
All right.
They come out this quickly.
All right. So,
All right.
Alex, if you
All
had
right.
to, if you had
I
to
think-
talk about one more game today, what would you talk about?
Ah, fuck, man, I didn't think I'd have to talk about more than two.
I mean, I
but-
can go if you want
hang
to,
on.
but
Hey, hang on. No, there is a game.
all
There's
right.
a game. Hold
Oh,
on.
he's got to grab it.
Oh,
I'm scared.
I don't know what it's gonna
Don't
be.
be
Neither
scared.
do I.
Ugh. See this game?
Tomodachi Life?
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
You remember
yeah,
this game,
yeah,
Jake?
I remember Tomodachi Life. I
remember-
remember. Yeah,
dude,
yeah.
I remember, like, around the time this game came out, and seeing commercials and stuff for this game, I'm like, man, that game looks stupid.
Mid.
Man.
Like, that game is not a me game. But then
I see what
Jake, I
you did
think
there.
you
Me
got
game.
Yes.
Me game.
No, I didn't even mean to do that.
Me game.
I was just like, this is not a game
Shut
that
up.
I'd have fun with. But then Jake got it and was playing it a lot, and he was showing me the game and like what you do in it. I'm like, I think I think I would have fun with this. And then I got the game, and then I think, I don't know how much time I've played on there. But,
A
like,
lot.
I'd probably go get my 3DS and like get my play time to see how long
A
I played.
lot.
But I was actually obsessed with this game.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Like, this is probably my favorite game on a 3DS.
Dude, it was like Nintendo Sims pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
But not like realistic Sims, like
Ah,
crazy
yeah.
weird stuff's happening all the
Mhm.
time, and
So basically, for people who haven't played Tomodachi Life, the game is very simple.
Very.
You create Miis, and then basically you have a bunch of Miis live on an island, and they basically just like interact with each other, and you can interact with them, and then you give them food and clothes and like decorate their apartments, even though the apartment decoration is basically just giving them a specific interior design, but it's like, I don't know what it is. It's like, it's such a simple game. There's really no gameplay, but it's just fun to like add Miis of like different people, whether they're like people you know or like fictional characters, and just seeing them interact.
Hmm.
Mhm.
It's like Steve Harvey gave Jake fried egg today.
yeah,
It's like,
Yeah.
like that's it.
literally anybody.
That's like the whole
I'm pretty
game.
sure. I think I had like Bill Clinton as one of my Miis, and I was like, I might have been like single digits. I didn't know who Bill Clinton was. I was like, oh, like a Bill Clinton me. I just put him on there.
Sweet.
By single digits. I don't think
No,
it's
maybe not, but
But still,
like,
either
I'm
way,
young,
you're young.
a youngin.
Yeah, it's just
It's just a very simple game.
honestly,
you kinda just
really-
hop into.
there's not a whole lot of content to the game either.
Hmm.
Like,
you're
honestly,
doing
if
the same thing a lot.
Mhm.
yeah, it's like it's a lot of the same stuff over and over again, but it's like there's that variety, I think, with like if you play it, like for me, since like I started playing it middle school, so it's just like as I would get older, I would have like a different circle of people in my life, so it's just like every like few years or so, like a year or whatever, I could like restart my island and add new people, and like, oh, let's see what kind of funny things we can have happen today.
Some shenanigans.
Some good old shenanigans.
What we really need, because like like the concept of Tomodachi Life, I think is really cool
Hmm.
and really
Mhm.
fun, which is why we need a new game on the Switch just to like flesh it out as much as possible.
This guy gets it.
And you could add like online components to it too. Like literally, well, I guess to be fair, it's kind of like an Animal Crossing type deal,
Hmm.
you know, where it's like, oh, you have people on an island, whatnot. But like Tomodachi Life, you could interact with them a lot more, and you weren't like a person. Like you had a person of yourself,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that was kind of like that was like your mini me, and
Mhm.
then like people were like talking to you as if you were like the person watching over them and giving them food and just
Yep.
hanging out with them and stuff.
You basically played God.
I didn't
Pretty
want
much.
to say it.
But
I
yeah.
didn't want to say it.
But
not-
hey,
Pretty much
actually,
we
you
were
know,
all
now that
thinking
I-
it.
Now that I think about it, Tomodachi Life is just a God simulator. You create these Miis and put them on this island, and they're your puppets that you watch interact for your own entertainment. You're basically
True.
entertained by the lives of fictional people.
You make them do what you please.
Actually, you don't make them do anything,
They
which
just-
is also the thing about Tomodachi Life is like things happen.
Just
They
naturally.
happen out of your control. You
Mhm.
don't have a say of what or when it happens. It just
Snoopy
happens.
moved to your island today. He did.
No, that
Come
you have
on,
control
Come
over.
on.
You can control who comes to Tomodachi Life. You can't control what they do.
Mm.
True.
But I think it adds a fun unpredictability to the game.
Yeah, for sure.
And honestly, if
Um,
we could get like a console, like a new console version of the game, where they could like really flesh out the idea, it could be really good, and
I mean,
really fun.
don't Metopia is kind of like that, isn't it? Or am I thinking of
I
I
don't
something
haven't
know.
else?
played Metopia. Metopia isn't. I think Metopia is like an RPG.
Oh, gotcha.
So so Metopia, I think, is basically like you add Miis to the game that are like characters in an RPG.
Okay, gotcha. Because I've seen a little bit of it. I wasn't super sure on what it was. But
Yeah, I've seen like a tiny bit, but not a lot.
but Alex, you make a really good point of RPGs, because that brings up
Oh
my
man,
final game.
we bring up Metopia at the very end, and that's the segue.
the segue.
Actually, while you're going to get some, I'm gonna go get my 3DS. See how much playtime I have in Tomodachi
Well,
Life.
I already have it.
All right.
So,
Oh,
well,
it's fine.
but while he's gone, my final game I want to talk about. This is my favorite game of all time. So
Okay.
I saved the big guns for the last. But we've got Mass Effect. By
Oh,
far my favorite game of all
yeah.
time. So for
Forgot about
those,
that.
Oh,
because
favorite of all time.
neither of you have played a Mass Effect game, have you? Well, the rule
I haven't
about
even,
Mass
like,
Effect.
watched one or looked at one.
The rule about Mass Effect. There's two rules I have about Mass Effect. One, we don't talk about the fourth game, which was Mass Effect Andromeda. We don't talk about Andromeda because that game was
Oh,
doo
that was pretty recent, wasn't it?
That was like 2016, I think, and that game was doo doo.
Ooh.
Second, as spoiler free as I can get, never complain about the ending of the third game. So basically, for those who haven't played Mass Effect, which is probably a lot of people watching this, because Mass Effect is very much like its own little thing. But Mass Effect is set in the year 2180. Well, the games are set in like the 22nd century, so future sci-fi, which is my stuff. But
Good.
but Mass Effect is basically you are Commander Shepard, who's like the base general character. You can make your own character, but Commander Shepard is like the basic character. And he in the first game, because there's three of them. The first game, he heads out on a general mission, and stuff hits the fan very quickly. And the basic premise of like the whole three games is that an intergalactic or like a galactic threat known as the Reapers, very fitting name, is set to very soon attempt to, I forget how they word it in the game, but it was like basically like start over. So they harvest all like the advanced civilizations, and then the lower end civilizations kind of like get the chance to like kind of flourish and like rise up, and then the cycle repeats every like several hundred years. So your whole thing is like, well, I enjoy life, so I'm gonna make sure I don't have that happen. And like the first game is kind of like stopping that from happening early. And the first game is kind of scuffed on the 360, at least. The first game's kind of scuffed just because like the combat system's not that good, and it's just like the graphics weren't that. Because the first game came out in like 2008, I want to say.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but the second game, a lot of people regard the second game as like one of the best games of all time. Like
Dang.
like
Even
this,
better than Super Mario World?
it's close. It's close. I'm not gonna say anything, but it's close.
Yeah. Respect.
But the second game is like the characters are super great. The story's incredible. The gameplay has been revamped and is a lot better. And like when Alex was talking about like Fire Emblem, like how like he kind of dislikes everything. That's pretty much how I am with like Mass Effect. Like I love the characters. I love like the story. The soundtrack is really good. It's just one of those games where like I get that itch and I'm like, I'm gonna play through this again. And like since it is multiple games, I'm like, well, I can't just play through the first game. So then I have to play through the next game, and then I have to play through the third game. And then by this point, it's like you've sunk like 200 hours into all three games, and you're like, well, that was fun. You're like, time to do it again in like 5 months. But no, Mass Effect is seriously by far one of my favorite games. It is my favorite game of all time. I can gush about that game for hours. Like, I've got, let me grab them really quick, please don't fall. I've got my little Commander Shepard Funko Pop.
Yeah.
I've got a book or two laying around somewhere. Yeah, it's by far like my favorite game of all time. Yeah, I can gush about the game for hours, but we've already been going for a little bit, so I'll spare it for now. And I will say, play it. It's kind of like the whole premise of like what we've been talking about today, but play it. It's so good.
Play the game.
Play the game. It's so good.
Alex,
What's up?
how many hours?
253.
Sheesh.
I've somehow played this game with probably like 10 hours of content, if even, for 250 hours.
That's
And
crazy.
also, I just logged onto my current like island that I did like a year ago that I was playing, and I log on and Finn and Anna from Fire Emblem had a child,
Wait.
and this might be one of the ugliest things I've ever seen.
Let's see.
That's another thing about Tomodachi Life is that
Get it out.
Islanders can have children, and sometimes they're just the ugliest things in the world.
Get it out.
Oh,
Get it out.
was that gamer?
That
We got
I'm
it.
just kidding. I'm just kidding. We
The
didn't get the one
slander
gamer.
continues.
Just kidding, gamer. Just kidding.
We love gamer.
You are a handsome boy.
One handsome boy.
Cool. Wait, like Finn?
Yes.
Really? I guess it
Yeah.
was a year. It was a year ago. We made Finn. Oh, I made Finn and Barry like
Forever.
year one.
Why?
of Ultimate, I think.
Forever.
Probably.
Dang.
But
I mean,
And also, really, a year ago was the end of 2020.
stop. That's so weird. Stop. Yeah.
Oh, look at that. The first thing I get when I log into Tomodachi Life for the first time in a year is the credits.
sick.
every time Islanders have a child in this game, it activates the credits.
Nice.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Here. I'm trying to find right now because there's one more game that I begrudgingly said I would talk about, and I'm going to talk on
That's
it
kind
very,
of, that's kind of like
very
a
briefly.
double for us.
Very briefly, yeah, that's a double for us. So me and Alex,
Not a triple.
not a triple. Me and Alex have been playing this wonderful multiplayer game with a few friends of ours, called Rainbow Six Siege.
Yeah,
And
I
this
love
game-
that game.
This game is
I'm
the
just
bane.
gonna-
This game is the bane of my existence.
Why do you play it?
Okay. Here. I will say, Rainbow Six Siege. There is no other game like Rainbow Six Siege, and that is the only reason I play it. By Jake. That's the only reason I play it, because I have friends to play it with, and there's literally no other game like that I can play. So Rainbow Six Siege.
Call of Duty.
No. So,
Nope.
Rainbow Six Siege is a 5v5 tactical first-person shooter, like Counter-Strike, except there's specific operators you can play. So, like, the operator I mainly play is named Ace, and what he can do is he can open up reinforced walls, which not everyone can do. But every operator is good for like something else. So like you have like hard breachers who can open up reinforced walls, and it's just a big mess to explain. But basically, the unique thing,
Probably take a whole episode to really explain Siege in detail.
which we will not
Nope.
do,
Nope.
We're not going to do that.
No. But Siege is such a mess sometimes.
Yeah,
Like,
but it's a fun mess.
it's a fun mess. Like, I love that game. Don't get me wrong. I've been playing it for close to 5 years now. But that game is something sometimes.
I hear you guys talk about it, and you're like, do I really want to submit myself to Siege?
Mhm.
This game makes me so angry and so mad. And then you're like, come on, Jake. Come
Yeah, exactly.
on.
We're like-
I'm like,
It's-
what?
Like, literally in
No.
the same day.
It's fun. It's the same way that we get frustrated with Smash.
In the same day, I will go
Yeah.
from saying,
I can't speak for Wyatt,
like-
though.
like, in the same day, I'll go, yo, anybody want to play Siege? I'll play Siege for a bit if anybody wants to. And then, like, an hour later, I'll be like, this game sucks. I'm gonna go play something else. But that's just how it is. But,
Yeah.
like,
I think it's a frustrating game, like when you lose.
well, it's very frustrating because there's a very high learning curve to it. Like, when you start playing Siege, it's not forgiving at all. Like, that when I first started playing it, like, I was, and like, even now I'll still play and I'm still learning stuff about it. And I've been playing for like 5 years. So
I feel like only sweats
Like-
play now.
yeah,
So it's
pretty
like,
much,
kind of like Fortnite. Like only sweats play now. So it's like
pretty much.
But it's like with one-shot headshots and you just die quickly in general.
Yeah.
It's like it's definitely a lot of emphasis on like team coordination,
Mm-hmm.
which is really hard when you're like playing by yourself. So it's really a game that you can only play with other people if you want to have the best experience.
But yeah.
But like the thing that's so unique about Siege to me is like there's a level of interactivity to like your environment that just like no
Mhm.
other shooter game has, and that's what
Yeah.
I really like about it.
Mm-hmm. Like, you can open up the floors and shoot the guy below you, or like put little murder holes in the walls and wall bang a guy 2 rooms away from you, and a bunch of different stuff like that.
And like on attack, like there's Operator Sledge. He's got a sledgehammer. You can like go above a bomb site, and you can just like destroy the wooden floor above a site and shoot people like through the ground onto the floor below you.
Mm-hmm. Like, it's a unique
Like what other game can you do that? Like in what other game could
Oh.
you like take that
Jake, I swear.
angle to
I
attacking?
swear.
If you say Minecraft, I'm leaving.
Yeah.
No,
No, he
I
said Call of Duty.
I said Call of Duty and Fortnite and Battlefield.
Fortnite.
Fortnite you could edit.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
you're right.
All right, he's got a point. And on that note of Fortnite,
Yeah, I was gonna say.
when we start talking about Fortnite, that's when we know we gotta stop. So,
Yeah.
Another
even though no one
It-
can hear my claps when I clap. it's
Well, I
fine.
think in the recording they can hear you.
Oh, okay.
No, you didn't hear that clap.
Nope. I heard Jake's. I'm not hearing yours.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Why
anyways,
doesn't it pick it
anyways.
up?
So, that's gonna wrap it up for us today. Thank you guys.
Should we go around one more time? Just
Uh,
final thoughts.
final thoughts. Yeah, we're good. We'll start with you, Jake.
Games are fun.
Game
Oh,
Those are my
and
final thoughts.
done.
and
No.
what?
Jake, go ahead.
Oh, me? Okay.
Yeah.
Super Mario World's best game ever made. What else?
Minecraft.
Play Minecraft, and that's all that I have to say.
All right, Alex, go.
Oh, Fortnite. The first couple seasons of Fortnite was some of the best times, and Black Ops 2 multiplayer was some of the best times ever too. The
Okay.
golden years of my life, I'll say.
Black Ops 2 was a banger.
Fire was
Yes.
Alex,
I want to play Black Ops 2 now. Like, all right,
No.
Pikmin, Fire Emblem. I know that these franchises have caused frustration in a game that I'm not allowed to mention, but they're really fun games, and I think people should play them because they are a lot of fun. And you are missing out by being like, "Oh, this is stupid because it's lame." And
Another insert
game you
joke
know.
that I can't make.
the game that I can't talk about, but you know what I mean.
We know. We all know.
Play Pikmin and Fire Emblem.
Alright.
Those are my closing thoughts.
My closing thoughts. It Takes Two is a banger. Grab a friend and play now. It's free on Game Pass. Go play it now. Get a friend. Do it.
Oh shit, I need a friend to play that. Oh
Mass
no.
Mass Effect. Goated game. Play it. Sink time into it. Lose sleep over it. Maybe not that much, but play the game. It's mad fun. Mad underrated. What was it? Oh, Mario Party fun. I'm winning the next time we play. There's like
Oh,
50
I
other
don't know
games.
about
There's
that
like
one.
50 other games I want to talk about, but we're out of time, and we've been going for a while already. So we might have a part 2 sometime soon,
Ooh.
and maybe bring a guest on.
Ooh.
So yeah, those are my closing thoughts because there's a lot more I want to talk about, but we've already been going for a while. So
Sweet.
Yeah, this is definitely a topic that we could come back to at a later time if we feel like it.
oh yeah, for sure,
There's literally endless
it's
video games,
endless,
so.
pretty much. But yeah, so again, thanks everybody for joining us for episode number 6. We're using 2 hands to count now.
Yes.
As always, if you have any episode ideas, if you want to be a guest, any feedback, drop it in the comments below. And we will see you all in the next episode.
Wait, one more thing.
Oh no.
We may have been ignoring Smash for this episode, but in 2 weeks, coming up in 2 weeks, is our next event against all odds. Right now, we have 19 people registered. That is already the most that we have ever had. But you can make it a bigger event and make it more hype if you would come out.
Come on out.
Come on.
So December,
Come on in.
what day is
18th.
it?
December 18th.
December 18th.
16
Our
days
last
away.
event of the
At the time of this recording, 16 days away.
16 days
Yes.
away. It'll be 2 weeks away. Well, 13 days away from the time it goes up. This episode goes up, but
Wow.
now is a good time to get in the SFSU
Bring it in.
if you want.
Just bring it.
If you've
Come on.
been watching for a while and you've been thinking about it, just do it. It's a lot of fun.
Smash
better
the
see
top
you there.
5 game. I said it.
This guy doesn't get it.
Yeah.
This guy does not get it.
Anyways.
Anyways.
I put in too much time to say that Smash is a bad game.
True.
We got
Anyways, we will see you all next episode. So thank you so much for watching. Thanks for the support. It means the world to us. And we will see you in the next episode.
Bye.